Hi, thank you for joining me. My name is Kathleen Campbell Walker. I'm head of the Immigration Practice Group here at Dickinson Wright. Really appreciate your time today. What I'm going to discuss and make things perhaps clearer today is the challenge of figuring out how long is it going to take me to be able to get a non-immigrant visa to enter the United States, and what are the various processes I have to worry about in figuring out that timing. Because I know as an immigration attorney, I'm always trying to reverse engineer, what's the goal? When do you want to be in the United States? What do you hope to do in the United States? What's your nationality? Because it can make an impact upon appointment availability, for example, at a U.S. consular post. And so what I was going to try to go through today is just to outline an overview of what you need to keep in mind in figuring out timing for that non-immigrant visa. First of all, non-immigrant visas, that means we're only intending to come to the United States on a temporary basis. Okay, fine. What are the various categories? There's a multitude. It's like an alphabet soup. But let's talk about some typical ones, like a B1 visa allows you to visit the United States for a business visit, not to work. And you don't have to get a petition from another agency in advance. Instead, you can go directly to a U.S. consular post to apply for it. Another alternative, depending upon your nationality, is that I might be able to visit the United States for up to 90 days with no extension option available if I'm from a particular country. And I have something called an ESTA registration that's been done that's typically valid for 2 years. So if I'm talking about a business visit to the United States, obviously I'm going to figure out, do I have the option of the visa waiver program and an ESTA registration to save time? Because trying to figure out when a visa appointment is available post the pandemic has been a depressing challenge. There's a new resource for global wait times that was recently posted by the Department of State. And what you'll see in stark comparison of one post to another is that I may wait 300 to 600 days, depending upon the consular post, to be able to get a visa appointment for a B visitor visa. And in comparison, if I have a petition-based non-immigrant visa application, let's say like for an H specialty occupation or an L intercompany transferee, I may be waiting 70 days, 2 days. It varies, and it's a constant changing scene for us to figure out what's the timeline. And then we're also considering, do we have the opportunity to apply at another post in another country because the availability may be easier? What if I'm from a country that requires me to have a visa to go to that country, however, to apply for the U.S. visa at a U.S. consular post? These are all considerations that are just part of the process in figuring out the right path that makes the most sense to achieve the goal.